Hey y'all, and welcome to our weekly catch-up video. As some of you may or may not know, we just moved. We kind of talked about that in our last video briefly. So we wanted to do really quick, just a couple minute segments each week in addition to our normal videos that we do here, just to talk about what we're up to. So to start off with, yes, we just bought a house and so we're working on fixing it up. There's been so many issues with it in terms of paint, internet, pool, water. We got a well here. It has been a lot of work. Let me tell you what, the well is super nice, but you really have to be informed before you buy it. And then also, when we bought up here, it's got this great view you can see behind us. The problem is there's all these fires burning everywhere here. And yeah, the weather here is really bad right now because of that. You can't even see the other side of the valley. One of these days you couldn't even see the mountain over there, that's Bell Mountain, because the smoke was so bad. Even today, we're getting a ton of ash in our pool. So we'll go through and talk about more of the, some of this pool stuff that I'm learning about and well stuff in later videos in our normal weekly videos. But I'm definitely learning a lot, and especially learning a lot about what the previous owners did not do, or did do, but was really wrong with it. And yes, we are refilling our pool. We'll talk about that stuff, as well as like some basic pool maintenance stuff that we've learned to hopefully help you guys in the future. But we had to empty it, and after we emptied it, we realized that we probably should have planned better, because we emptied it and weren't able to refill it for about 3 or 4 days because we're on a well that doesn't produce a whole lot of water, so we had to get water trucked in. But it didn't fill it completely with that one truck, and we didn't need a whole nother truck of water, so we're just having to slowly trickle it in, and hopefully it'll be ready to swim in by tomorrow. And until then, we just have to deal with the ash that's on top of it. The other thing we're working on right now is our chickens. They're in our original chicken coop that we had about 4 years ago when we started. Obviously, it's really small, but it'll work for the chickens that we have right now until we can get a better home for them. As you can see, the fence here is pretty short, just a really small yard. We're actually going to expand it out to the property line, or about 10 feet short of that, with some of that white vinyl fencing. And then we're gonna get some chain link fence, probably some black chain link fence, and section off an area for chickens, one for eventually for goats. But then we're gonna get like a shed basically from Lowe's, Home Depot, something like that, and convert it into a bigger chicken coop. It won't be like we had in Buckeye, but it will definitely do the trick and allow us to have more chickens, because that's what we'd like to do. And then the final issue I'll mention here is the well problems that we've been having. We bought this house, it's not on city water. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere almost. So we have to rely on our well to get water. Supposedly it's really deep, about 1,100 feet deep. So it does produce water still, while some of the others in this area don't. But it's still very low producing. Hence the large storage tank up here and the small one that's behind it. But we wanted to do farming on this property, and that's just not going to allow it. So we're going to probably get another well at some point. This is going to be years down the road. Until then, we're actually going to get another one of these 2,500 gallon tanks and put it next to it, so that way we can have a bigger reserve and be able to water our plants properly. So that's it for what's going on this week. It's been pretty busy moving and everything, getting back from my military trip and all that stuff while being self-isolated. So I'll keep you guys updated every week on this. For now, be looking out for our videos. We got some on security systems coming out, as well as some like ring cameras we put up. Just super interesting stuff that I couldn't find on the internet when I was trying to do it. So hopefully it'll help you guys do it better. Thanks guys, we'll see you soon. We hope you guys like this video here at Lacey Family Farms. If you would consider clicking on that subscribe button right down there below in the center of the screen, we would appreciate it a lot. You can also check out our most recent video over here on your left, as well as a video that they like for you right here on your right.